Alright, so the first thing we're going to go over is how to grip a golf club and just a foundation for new golfers who need to learn, have a place to start. So, first thing, if you're a righty, you're going to take your left hand, your non-dominant hand, and that's going to go on the top, and your right hand will go on the bottom. Your left hand, you're going to line it up so where your fingers meet your palm is in line with the actual grip. And then you're just going to, out the back of the club, and then you're just going to wrap your fingers around that. And then you're going to bring your thumb on top of that, and then have your thumb face down towards the rest of the club. And then and then you take your right hand, and you place that on top of it. But first, you need to, on the bottom of the club, you need to lock your fingers right here. That's what most golfers do. And that kind of just helps you maintain control and have your two hands work together. So after you lock those fingers, and then just wrap your rest of your hand around the club, and then just have your thumb face down like your other thumb, and then just have them go on top. So then when you just lock it in there, and then when you swing, you should be good to go. So now that we have a grip, we're going to go over how to actually swing and follow through, and with your eyes, hips, legs, stuff like that. First, with your driver, you want to line up the ball inside of your left leg. So we're going this way. So the ball should be in line with the front left of your foot. And then also, you don't want like a square base. You want to open up your front foot so you have more flexibility. And then, so you're going to grip your club, make sure you're lined up, look where you want to go, and then you're just going to rest the club easily how it is. And then when you bring it back, at the top, you want your left arm to be straight. So at the top, your left arm straight, you're looking down at the ball, and then when you're ready, shoot your hips forward to where you want to go and let them bring the club forward. So when you're up, and then you shoot your hips forward, and then you follow through. Keep your eyes on the ball, and when you follow through, make sure you don't twist the club left or right, just making sure it's straight, because otherwise it will hit the ball left or right, or fade it, or slice it. So you just keep it nice in there, and then you just follow through. And then on your follow through, just make sure you keep that same line of motion. So the last thing that I did was for a driver, and now we're just going to go over irons and putting and that stuff. So everything's the same. I keep my grip the same pretty much for everything. My backswing, my follow through, your eyes, your hips. But the one thing that changes is where to place the ball in your line. So on the driver, you know how you had your front foot open, and in line, the ball was in line with the front foot here. So now when you have each iron, so say you have a 4-iron, you still want the club, you still want the ball to be in line towards the front, but you want it to be more towards the middle front. So like say right here. But then say if you have a 9-iron or a pitching wedge, you want to line it up closer with your back foot. So that way you can get loft on the ball, and then when you're back here, and when you're up here, you can strike the ball more straight, and it will get a more, obviously, farther distance. And then when you putt, I like to have the putter just equally in line with my 2 feet. And then that's pretty much it.